Special Report: Kim Se-ron's DUI fallout. Why gold medalist couldn't cover her costs without facing Korea's tax authorities. Kim Se-ron's financial struggles after her 2022 DUI incident led many to question why her agency, Gold Medalist, didn't step in to cover her penalties and legal fees. However, Korea's strict legal and tax regulations, enforced by the National Tax Service, prohibit agencies from absorbing costs tied to a celebrity's personal misconduct, and non-compliance could have severe consequences for Gold Medalist. According to Park Young-beom, a senior tax accountant and former National Tax Service official, if Gold Medalist paid for Kim Se-ron's DUI-related compensation, fines, or legal fees, it would be deemed illegal financial support under Korean tax law. Such payments are not considered legitimate business expenses and could trigger the following repercussions from the National Tax Service. Tax penalties. The National Tax Service could classify the payments as non-deductible expenses, imposing additional corporate taxes on the amount, plus penalties for improper accounting. For context, in 2019, YG Entertainment faced a 6 billion won tax penalty for unrelated financial irregularities, showing the National Tax Service's rigorous enforcement. Fines for illegal support? If deemed illicit financial aid, Gold Medalist could face fines or sanctions for violating corporate governance laws, as the National Tax Service closely monitors entertainment agencies for such activities. In 2021, the National Tax Service investigated SM Entertainment for financial discrepancies, highlighting the scrutiny agencies face. Loan classification with interest. If Gold Medalist advanced funds, the National Tax Service would require the amount to be recorded as a loan, subject to a mandatory 4.6% annual interest rate. Failure to comply could result in further tax audits or penalties for unreported taxable income. Reputational and financial risk. Beyond legal consequences, covering Kim Se-ron's costs could invite deeper National Tax Service audits into Gold Medalist's finances, potentially uncovering other issues and damaging its reputation among investors and partners. Gold Medalist provided all legally permissible support, such as advancing funds where appropriate. But covering her DUI penalties directly would have exposed the agency to significant legal and financial jeopardy. In Korea, personal misconduct like drunk driving places the burden squarely on the individual with no exceptions, even for celebrities. Kim Soo-hyun is innocent,